Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. So it is finally Friday. I don't know about you, but for me, this has been such a long week. Anyways, with that being said, today we've got a great recipe to kick off this weekend as we're making a classic dish from the beautiful region of Andalusia, but more specifically, the province of Málaga, famously known for their sunny beaches and having some amazing architecture. We're talking Andalusian garlic potatoes. These are known as papas con adobillo. Let me tell you, these potatoes are filled with so many great textures and flavors. The recipe's super easy to make, and the best part, it's all done using simple everyday ingredients. Folks, serve these potatoes as a tapas appetizer, or even as a side dish next to some pan-grilled fish. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite is gonna fill you with so much garlic goodness. This video is sponsored by tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the basic pantry staples you need, such as extra virgin olive oil, which we're going to use in today's recipe, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit tienda.com. Let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there. Make sure you use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to cut 3 medium-sized potatoes. This is 700 grams or about 1.5 pounds. Each potato into rounds that are 1/4 inch thick, which is a little under 1 centimeter. For this recipe, I'm using Yukon Golds, but you can use any potatoes you like. And as you can see, I peel the potatoes, as that's how this dish is traditionally made. If you prefer, you can leave the skins on. Then we'll add the sliced potatoes into a large bowl. And we'll rinse the potatoes under some water between 45 seconds to 1 minute until the water is clear on the potatoes. By taking this step, it's going to remove the starch from the potatoes. That way once you cook them, they don't stick together, and it gives them a better overall texture. And then we'll add the potatoes over a dishcloth and pat them completely dry. For the next step, I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 cups of extra virgin olive oil, which is 240 milliliters. Of course, you can use other oils here. It's just extra virgin is what's typically used in Spain, as it gives dishes like this a beautiful lift of flavors. Leave where you get the Spanish one that I'm using that truly makes a difference in this recipe in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to cut a slit off 8 cloves of garlic. And you want to make sure to leave the skins on. That way once you're sauteing the garlic, it infuses the oil better and it gives the garlic a beautiful buttery texture. Then we'll add the cloves of garlic into the fry pan. And we're going to saute them for about 5 minutes until the garlic is lightly sauteed. After sauteing the garlic for about 5 minutes and that olive oil is beautifully infused, we'll remove the cloves of garlic from the pan and set them aside. Now, using the same pan with the same heat, we'll gently add in the potatoes. And I like to add them there one at a time, that way that olive oil doesn't splash out of the pan. And we'll mix the potatoes around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get it every 3 to 4 minutes, that way all the potatoes evenly saute. While the potatoes are cooking, let's move back to the cloves of garlic. I'm going to remove the garlic from each clove, and as you can see by cutting a slit on them, it makes it so much easier to remove the garlic. Then we'll add the cloves of garlic into a mortar, along with 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.5 grams, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, which is 1.5 grams, and 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, which is a little over 1/2 gram. Then we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And using a pestle, we'll pound down on the garlic until it's well mashed. You can also use a food processor here, hand blender, or even a NutriBullet. Once the garlic is well mashed, we'll add in 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar, which is 15 milliliters. You can also use rice wine vinegar or even apple cider vinegar. and a quarter cup of water, which is 60 milliliters. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. Alright, let's move back to the potatoes. After 20 to 25 minutes and they're lightly golden fried, they should be ready to go. You can always pierce them with a toothpick just to ensure that they're done. If you see that yours need more time, just fry them for a bit longer. At this point, I'm going to gently remove the potatoes from the pan and transfer them into a dish. And we'll season the potatoes with sea salt. And then we'll gently drain the olive oil in the pan into a fine sieve with a heat-proof pitcher underneath. For the final step, I'm going to heat the same fry pan with a low-medium heat and add 2 tablespoons of the reserved olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. And as for the rest of the oil, you can use it on future recipes. Then we'll gently slide the potatoes into the pan, and you want to make sure they're evenly spread out. And we'll add the garlic sauce, and once again, make sure to evenly spread it around. And we're going to go between 5 to 10 minutes here, that way all the flavors can develop. You want to make sure to give the pan a quick shake once in a while, that way the potatoes don't stick to the surface and that sauce is evenly coating all the potatoes. After 5 to 10 minutes, this is ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat and gently transfer the potatoes into a serving dish. And check it out, folks, our Andalusian garlic potatoes are done. Easy to make, incredible presentation, and all done using simple everyday ingredients. Let's give these a try and see how they turned out. Once again, folks, papas con adobillo. This looks insane. Cannot wait to try this. Here we go. As you know, I am a huge fan of potatoes. So once again, I am in potato heaven. That is so good. Potatoes are beautifully cooked. They smell in your mouth. And that garlic sauce with the vinegar and the spices, taking this to the next level. Give these a try at home. Once again, as a tapas appetizer, or even as a side dish next to some pan-grilled fish. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's going to fill you with so much garlic goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Dr. Michael Barbitz, Clarence Bolin, and Martin Giddings. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.